Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about why I improved my fitness at 30. I'll also be taking you through the series of events that forced me to stay active every single day, even if it's just for 30 minutes. By the end of this video, you will learn the following. Number one, why you must stay active every single day, especially if you're 30 and above. Number two, the illnesses that might affect you if you don't stay active at all. And number three, you're also going to learn why you must do routine checkups, why you must go for tests. Number four, you will learn how to calculate your BMI and your BMR. These are the two major important metrics for measuring your fitness level. Number five, you will learn how to overcome aging-related illnesses such as low and high blood pressure, low metabolism, and overweight issues. Finally, you will learn the strategy I adopted to stay fit every single day, even if it's just for 30 minutes. Now, before I start narrating the series of events that forced me to stay fit at 30, please do well to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your family and friends. Now, let's get into the main. It all started at an international airport when I was waiting to board my flight to Lagos, Nigeria. I had a long layover and I was at the airport on time. While I was waiting, a health attendant at the airport approached me and inquired if I was interested in doing a rapid health check. Typically, I do routine medical checkup every 3 months. I check for BPs, liver and kidney function tests, ECG, and other tests as well. And since I hadn't checked in the last 3 months, and I'll be busy with work in the coming weeks, and there will be no time for me to visit my normal clinic, I took the offer. What happened next was a turning point that changed the entire trajectory of my fitness journey. Before we get into the details of the results, it's very important to know that I have always been active. In fact, a few months before the result came out, I had just bulked up from 70 kg to 100 kg. And I've been visiting the gym at least 3 times a week, and I've also been eating well and incorporating rest. However, with my busy work schedule, I couldn't visit the gym 3 times a week. I couldn't cook my meals, I was eating out, and at the same time, I wasn't resting effectively as I used to. 7 to 9 hours of rest is the recommended rest time for any active adult. All of this contributed to the bad results. Now, let's get into the details of the results. First off, it's very important to know that doctors have very good handwriting, so forget about the handwriting and let's focus on the result. So let's start with the blood pressure. As you can see here, my blood pressure was really low at the time. My diastolic was 58, and the normal range should be between 60 and 87. And one of the contributing factors to this were, number one, I was not active, and number two, I was dehydrated. Next is my body weight, which is 94 kg. Next is my height, which is I'm 6'2". And then this is the most important thing we have to pay attention to, which is my body mass index. It's very important to know that BMI has different ranges. For instance, if you're less than 18.5, it shows that you're underweight. If you're between 18.5 to 25, that means you are maintaining a healthy weight. However, if you're between 25 to 30, that means you're overweight. And then if you're over 30, that means you're obese. Later in this video, I'm going to show you how to calculate your BMI manually without going to the hospital. So stay tuned and keep watching. Now let's head back to the results. Also, my body fat was 24.4, which is above the normal range of 11.0 to 21.9. Another thing is my resting metabolism, which is very, very high. It should be below 2,000, but yeah, I have 2,105. Also in this video, I'm going to show you how to calculate your basal metabolism rate, which is like the major metric for measuring whether you're fit or not. So that's all on the result. That's what I want to show you. And I think the major highlight here for the results is my body weight, my BMI, and my resting metabolism, and at the same time my body fats, which is like way, way higher. And these are the major reasons why I was unfit before. The truth is that as an adult, you've got different responsibilities from your job to your family and other adulthood issues that might stop you from going to the gym or from staying active. However, you've got to stay active because the price you're going to pay for being inactive outweighs any responsibilities you might be handling right now as an adult. For instance, you're likely to experience low metabolism, high BP, and in my own case, as I experienced low blood pressure. And it's even worse if you're a man and you're 30 and above. According to research, as men age, particularly from 30 onwards, they experience a massive decline in muscle mass and strength. This condition is known as sarcopenia. As men age, testosterone level naturally declines, leading to reduced muscle mass and strength. Number 2, sedentary lifestyle. Reduced physical activity, which is common with aging, stress, and sometimes the high demands of adulthood, accelerates muscle loss too. Third problem is inadequate protein intake. Adequate protein intake is responsible for the maintenance of muscle mass. Adults are supposed to take between 1.8 to 2.0 grams of protein per body weight. If you're above 30 and you don't take the required amount of protein, then you're likely to lose muscle mass over time. And when you lose muscle mass, your metabolism slows down. When your metabolism reduces, then your body stops burning calories efficiently, leading to health issues such as fatigue, weight gain, and high blood pressure. This is also a call to action to do routine medical checkup. If you can't do it monthly, you can always do that quarterly. Routine medical checkups are very important because they can help you to detect health issues early, which leads to better outcome and improved chances of recovery. Also, it can help to increase your lifespan and also improve your health. In the meantime, you can consider getting a BP monitor, a measuring tape, and a weight scale to monitor your health weekly. For instance, I checked the same low BP issues I had some minutes before filming this episode, and it has increased greatly. Now, how did I overcome all my entire health issues from the low BP to the increased BMI and the overweight issues I had some months ago? First thing I did was to turn to endurance and strength training. I engage in strength training at least 3 times a week, maintaining my current muscle mass. I also jog twice a week. On days I'm busy, I do push-ups, sit-ups, and jog. Now, my weight has greatly improved as I weigh 88.9 the last time I checked. You can also start by running and doing push-ups. Also, you can watch some home tutorials to get started on your fitness journey. Another thing I did effectively was to improve my diet. I try to cook my meals whenever I'm not away from home. And at the same time, whenever I'm very busy, I try to either meal prep or do ingredient prep to ensure I have adequate food intake. I also increase my protein intake to support and maintain my muscle growth. For instance, I take whole foods from chicken to beef and also plant protein like peas and tofu to support and maintain my muscle. For instance, I take between 1.8 to 2 grams of protein by body weight. You can achieve this by taking whole foods from animal protein or plant protein. And finally, I adopted an active lifestyle. I try to take between 7 to 10K steps every single day. I also try to close my activity rings on my iPhone. For instance, I have closed my activity rings for the past 50 days. That ensures that I'm active to boost my metabolism and trigger good weight management. The best way you can achieve this is to start your day by walking for at least 30 minutes before work and end your day by walking between 30 to 45 minutes. Now, before we go, let me quickly show you how to manually calculate your BMR and your BMI. Hello everyone, I'm going to quickly show you how to calculate your BMI using my weight and my height. And just to quickly refresh your memory on what BMI is is majorly a calculation that estimates a person's body fat based on their height and their weight. It shows whether you're overweight, whether you're underweight, or whether you're currently obese or under a healthy weight. So I will quickly be showing you how to calculate yours using my weight and my height. So let's get into it right away. So using my current weight and my height, so let's calculate the BMI quickly. So that is BMI equals my weight 88.9 divided by 1.89. Remember to square it. So I'm just going to do that. So first let me calculate the square. The square of 1.89 square equals, as 1.89 to places equals 3.5721. So now let's divide. Let me use this space here. So now let's divide 88.9 by 3.5721. So what we are going to be getting as my BMI is 24.8. So approximately my BMI is 24.9, and according to the World Health Organization, 24.9 is under a normal weight, so I have a normal weight. So this is how to calculate your BMI. Thank you. So quick one, this is the BMR calculation formula for men. It starts with your weight multiplied by 10. Then the next one is your height multiplied by 6.25. Then the next one is your age multiplied by 5. And then the last component, you have to add everything by 5. So here's the step-by-step calculation using my details. So 10 times 88.9, which is my weight, is 889. Then the next is 6.25 times 189, which is my height in centimeter. Then we have the answer. Then next is 5 times 30 is 150. So we add all of this up, and then we have 1925.25. So this is my BMR, basal metabolic rates. Quick one, this is the BMR formula for women, and the only difference is that for women you have to subtract 161, whereas for men you just have to add 5. So based on my research, these differences exist because women generally have a higher percentage of body fat and a lower percentage of lean muscle mass compared to men, which is something that researchers have spotted out. So that is why the 161 components exist. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you want to build muscle, do also watch my last video on the screen where I talked about how I bulked up from 70 kg to 100 kg. Until the next time, stay 1% fit.